Hey y'all, Zach McDonald, your real estate agent at Real Property Associates. I am closing a couple different transactions here today, one for a buyer and one for a listing, and wanted to answer the question, how long does it take to close a sale? This is a question typically comes up in a first meeting or from somebody that hasn't bought for a while. It's a good question, it's a common question, so I wanted to answer it for you here today. Typically, the answer to this question is it really depends. Again, this is one of those questions that has a lot of different things kind of baked into it. Typically, the closing period takes 30 to 45 days, depending on the type of financing in the transaction. Some lenders are able to close quicker and work out all the loan details quicker, and sometimes they work out those details up front. So that does speed up the timeline. That would make it maybe closer to 21 days, sometimes even faster, like 14 days. But that's a pretty quick finance close. More commonly, we're kind of in that 25 to 40-ish days period, probably, with a financed offer. Now, the game's totally different if it's cash. Cash offers typically can close quite a bit quicker. A week's pretty normal, maybe 2 weeks with a cash deal. All it needs to happen is the title report needs to be finalized, and then you get the deed prepared and then signed by the seller. Really, that's all that needs to happen. It's a lot quicker process than it is when you have a financed offer, because the majority of the time that goes into it is the financing piece. The other aspect, I guess, if it's a cash offer, was other contingencies. So if there's a feasibility study, which is more common with a building site or a potential building site, or if there's an inspection period, that might slow things down. But assuming there's no contingencies, a cash deal can close pretty quick. So that's the answer there for this question. It typically does take about 30 to 45 days to close a sale, sometimes a little quicker if the lender is fast. And please respond down in the comments below, and I'm happy to answer your real estate questions here. Bye for now.